Hello. How you doing? Let me bring the mic a little bit closer because oh, shit. Let me plug the mic in. I wonder if it'll actually work since I plugged it in midstream. Y'all are going to have to let me know if I sound okay. Because otherwise I'm probably going to sound like, regular old laptop microphone crappity. Hello, Panda Kelly. Good to see you. I had it unplugged because hello, Mark Hardman. Hi, sweetheart. I unplugged it earlier because I had the laptop. I was walking around with it. I was doing things. West Coast Fancy Nancy. Boy, it is a Friday night. All the cool kids are showing up and I love it. Hey, Nomi. I sound fine? Okay, good. Good. Because, yeah, I plugged this microphone in midstream because I am 5 by 5. Hello, just as I am. I was walking around with the laptop earlier because I was doing things when I should have been sleeping. Hello, Rosalang. Great video last night. Just watched it a bit ago. Thank you very much. Sounds the same before and after plug-in. Well, that's mildly concerning, but does it get any sexier when I do this? Can you still hear me? Hello, Karina. Good to see you too. I sound fine to you? Thank you very much. Yeah, I should have been sleeping, and instead I was wandering around with my laptop doing things and getting coffee and watching EDB and hello, peanut butter pickles. And went to sleep a lot later than I should have. And hello, Dawn Gloves. I went over to the ex's place. He's out of town this weekend. He's attending a funeral. And I got to see my girl because we're feeding her. Everything I do is sexy. Oh, Mark. You flatterer. I got to see my girl because we're keeping an eye on her. Maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. At some point, we have to go see her twice. Maybe we'll do a live where I can show you how she comes up and greets us, because she always runs up from the basement or from the living room, but usually from the basement, because that's where her workshop is. And she always just flops to the ground. She has a lot to say. She's amazing. But this is her inside her taco truck, peering out from the windshield of the taco truck. There's a toy draped over the top of it, but that's the girl. That's our little lawn chair. Her actual name is Launcher. They gave it to her at the shelter because she will just launch herself at people when she wants attention. There's a little bit more of a close-up. She's a gorgeous girl, and she's in her taco truck. She loves her taco truck. She frequently would take it to the drive-in. So when we had the TV on, she would get into the taco truck and just watch the TV through the windshield of the taco truck. She's amazing, and she's very chatty, and I miss her terribly. But I can go visit her whenever I want, and we're always the first ones to get the call when he's got to be out of town for whatever reason and needs somebody to look after her. So I'm always happy to be there. She is absolutely a void. She is 100% a void. She is obsessed with plumbing. Her favorite place to be is the utility sink in the basement. And I believe she has taken over the drill press and the jigsaw and all of the other tools down there. My ex just said the other day when my stepdad got out of the hospital, he came and met us to grab a little snack, and he's like, "Oh, I don't even go down there. I ask for permission first cuz I don't know what she's building down there, but I'm smart enough to be afraid." So, yeah. Yeah, she's something else. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, and also just sweet, and she has recently become significantly rotund, which if I do a quick little members only live tomorrow or a quick little live of any whatever, members only, not members only, I don't care. You'll get to meet her and you will understand. Cricket solo auditing advanced research inhibited by lawn furniture industrial complex. Oh no, lawn chair doesn't inhibit me from anything. I love her so much. She's the best. Um, I mean, solo auditing might be a little bit of a challenge, but solo 2D assist is never a challenge for me. I can always get there. It's snowing up there in Hibbing, and it's snowing in Kansas too. I haven't looked out the window recently, but it wasn't snowing here when we were oot and a boot doing errands and checking in on lawn chair. Ooh, you did an episode with Latter Day Digest, Kim. Jean should have it up on Wednesday. Loving life. That's amazing. When it's up and it's posted, send me a link. I'll put it in the chat. That's amazing. I love it. And yeah, for sure. TGIF and Xenu Marlene, y'all. I have no idea where this week went. It just went zoom and it was gone. I am pleased to say we've had 235 views on the show with Nomi last night, and that's fantastic because the more people see it, the better. I want a bunch of people uh on this cruise in Alaska, this cruise tour. I want a whole pile of people on it. I know Nomi does too. Oh, it just started raining again. You want your Alaska back. Yeah, Nomi, I was talking to my mom today about how jacked up everything is in Alaska. I'm like, "Mom, seriously? Talk to me about how climate change isn't real. It was 47 degrees in Alaska yesterday. What the actual?" How's my stepdad? Not barfing, which is the best part. He seems to be doing okay. The coughing today hasn't been as bad as it was yesterday, which is nice to hear. Um, yeah, he seems to be doing pretty good. The man is absolutely baffled by the remote, by any remote control at this point. So I had to help him find the show that he was watching. He had touched something on the screen, on the remote, and the show that he was watching went away. Thankfully, I was able to find it again because I knew that what he had been watching before. But yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. Doo doo doo. Yeah. Dawn Glove says it's burning in Southern California. I keep hearing helicopters, and I'm trying to remain calm and staying away from the windows, but there's a canyon I can see from my bedroom. Unless you've been asked to evacuate, honey, please don't look. Please don't look. I get only very brief glimpses of Facebook because I just can't right now. And the last time I got a brief glimpse of my main feed was a friend of mine saying, "It's all gone. The house is gone. The cats are gone. All gone. It's a terrifying time. It is a terrifying time to be in Southern California. And having lost everything in a house fire already, having lived through the Santa Anas multiple times, having lived in close proximity to the Griffith Park fire. I mean, there's a lot. I have been there, I have experienced it, and I empathize with you so hard. Unless you are asked to evacuate, please don't look out the window. At this point, just don't. Don't, because you're going to see it and you're going to ramp yourself up. And that's not necessary. Find ways to distract yourself, my love. Because I know I can't watch a lot of it because I have my own limitations. But keep yourself safe and do your best to keep your brain calm, my love. Shut Up Mad says, whenever I see a void cat, I think toothless. Same. Pamela SP Butterfly, hello. Hello, Carry On. Good to see you. Yep, all the ones in there for Southern California and all of it. So the Nomi cruise, what airport will it leave from? Seattle. Most likely Seattle, unless we do a southbound, which means we would do the train portion first and then the cruise, and then it would leave from Fairbanks. Nomi, help me out. I think it would leave from Fairbanks. But yeah, as far as I know, we would take the cruise first. So it would be Seattle. We would sail up, land in Anchorage, or Seward, rather. We'd land in Seward. And then we'd travel into the interior. But yeah, Seattle. Nomi says, climate change not real, so it's fake news. Villages are getting washed away because we're losing miles of coastline every year. Nome won't exist in 10 years. That's right. And we're losing so much CPAC, so much ice. The polar bears are having a difficult time. The oceans in Miami are heating up. North to south, Fairbanks, fly in, Seattle to fly out. Yes. What month is the cruise? West Coast Fancy Nancy. The Alaska cruise with Nomi is happening in September. The Mexican Riviera cruise with the rest of the gang is happening in September. They're both happening in September, basically. I've just yesterday gotten my professional fee. So this weekend I can start working on the Alaska cruise, and I'm at $180, 180 out of 500 for the Mexican Riviera cruise. So as soon as I get to 500 on that, I'll be able to start working on that. We're $320 away. Lots of ones. So come join us on the 2025 Alaska Cruising with My Cricket and Nomi's tour before it's gone and woolly mammoths take back over. I mean, I'm not mad at woolly mammoths. Kim says, oh man, if I go on the Alaska cruise, I'll have my final state. I'm finally making it to Hawaii in March. That's amazing. Pamela SP Butterfly says, Uncle T has started medication that should help with one issue. Hopefully the other concerning issues will be resolved. At this point, we expect he'll be in hospital over the weekend. Well, that's the best place for him to be right now. Holy shit. See, I didn't know about this, Nomi. There's no ice forming to protect the coast from winter storms. Crabs are gone. Cod is gone. And I love both of those. Like, you can't stop me. Get out of the way when crab legs are involved. If crab is dying off, and cod is gone as well, there's so much you can do with cod. Fuck. Seashell B. Hey, Seashell. Welcome back here again. It was good to see you 2 nights in a row. Hello, Cricket, and wonderful chat. Just got power back on. Ah, you're in the Inland Empire. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad that you've power back on. That's good news. That's good news. Step into the light, Carol Ann. This is not going to be a long show because I'm not going to lie. I didn't sleep much. I got about this many hours because I stayed up too late watching EDB and watching her cover the Supreme Court rulings or arguments today about TikTok. I don't really care about TikTok, but I care about the larger implications of whatever the TikTok ruling might be. So I was watching that. I stayed up way too freaking late. And I finally said, you know what, I just can't. I can't. I was doing a bunch of work as well, and I said, I've kind of hit the wall, so I'm over it. And I had to go take a nap because I knew we had to go and check in on the girly pants. So I took a nap. Mom woke me up. We went to visit Lawnchair and hung out with her for a while. Mom played the piano, which we actually gave to my ex. So it's, I mean, technically her piano. But and I just hung out in a chair and talked to her because she was in the taco truck right behind the chair. So we just chatted for a while. And then when Mom got done playing the piano, we looked around for her and she had snuck down to the basement, which is where her workshop is. So I got the crunch treats and I went downstairs and she hopped into her utility sink because that's where she gets her crunch treats. This is just how it happens, folks. And then we hit the grocery store and then we hit the alcohol store and then we came home. And I ate a bowl of homemade chili and I'm exhausted. Hello, Kim White. Hello, my love. Good to see you. Nomi's power has been out for 10 years. Don't miss the power bill. I bet you don't. Ooh, the 26th floor penthouse at Ilokai Hotel and Luxury Suites on Oahu. Kim D be fancy. Okay. Yeah, the TikTok thing is a mixed bag. I don't go on there either, but the implications of what the ruling and the law that Congress passed and everything else, there's a lot mixed into that, and they could be good implications, they could be bad implications. I'm just keeping an eye on all of it just to see what's going on. It's there's so much that's going to be packed into this month. Why does it look like my shirt is stained? I just took this out of the wash. Like, literally, I didn't dribble anything on it. Maybe it's got... What the hell? Well, that's frustrating. Hey, ADD, what's up? But yeah, anyway, so I'm hella exhausted. This is not going to be a long live. I really need to get some sleep. Kim D be turning 60 on the 30th of January, and life is just getting started. That's right, Kim D. And it keeps getting better. Yeah, no, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be great. Um, I have a lot of research to do over the weekend. People are really excited about this Alaska thing for sure. Super excited. Good morning, Mariana. Good to see you. Checking in for breakfast. Very nice. Too hungry to sleep, but we'll take a nap soon. Excellent. No, it's not a shadow at all, Kimberly. Not a shadow. Maybe it's extra fabric softener that wasn't rinsed properly. I don't know. Um, what was I saying? I was talking about exhausted, short show. Oh, people really excited about the Alaska cruise, and I'm getting text messages. Hey, what ships is it, these ships? Are these the ones that we go on? And I'm like, bro, please take a breath. I'm gonna be handling all of it. I promise. I promise. I promise. You just gotta give me the weekend to get my shit together. um, but yeah, the Alaska sailing is officially a go, and we're gonna make it happen, and it's gonna be amazing. So I'm super excited. Nomi says he'll work on an FB page and a private group tomorrow. Bang. The reason that we had the private group last year for the Xeno Marlene cruise is that we were worried about anti-Scientology, or we were worried about Scientology trying to send people in, or trolls trying to get in and mess with us. So that's why we did it that way. The private group was only for people who had actually booked in and paid their deposit on the cruise, and only then would we let them into the group. And they could plan like shore excursions. They could talk about, getting together the night before at the hotel, or brunch, or a transportation. Do you want to share an Uber? That kind of stuff. There's a lot of logistics that goes into this crap. So, yeah. But that's why we did it private, because there was a lot of, because of the community that a lot of the people in my channel have come from, there's a lot of troll activity and a lot of Scientology activity. So we were trying to keep it as secure as we possibly could. And Dawn Glove says, I still think a private group is a good idea. Yep, for sure. Enough is enough. Hey, hi, lady. Good to see you. Sergeant Fanny. Hey, look, squirrel. Yes, absolutely. One of the things I've been researching is making sure that we can get gnome themed rubber ducks to hide around the ship, because I'm that bitch. I've got a notebook, y'all. I've got a notebook. Don't get between me and my notebook. I got this. But yeah, I did some research today and found out that we actually can get gnome rubber duck gnomes that we can hide all over the ship. So we good. Hey, Sophia, good to see you. But yeah, if put the page up there. As I get more information, I'll feed it to you. I'll put it on my community page, and I'll feed it to you so you can put it on yours. You can put it on the Facebook, whatever you want to do. People are welcome to work with me for their flights if they choose to. We're going to find a fun hotel in Seattle for the night pre-cruise, because you don't want to, all you had to say was Alaska SRV. Right on. Right on. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're gonna find a fun hotel in Seattle for the overnight the night before the sailing because you do not want to fly in on the same day you board the ship. You just don't want to do it. It's a bad idea no matter where you're sailing from. It's a bad idea. So, we'll find a bomb ass hotel. I'll do what I can to get a bomb ass group rate. And yeah, rubber duck gnomes. Kimberly, I've got a Google page up right now. Seriously. They exist above and beyond it. It has been quite some time. Good to see you. So far, it's cheaper for me to fly to Seattle than to Florida. That's kind of amazing, but also, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. Because, I mean, from where you are, yeah. In any case, I can handle flights, I can handle hotel. It's part of what I do. Um, so I am here for all your travel needs. I'm going to be doing some research into the hotel for Seattle, and we'll figure out what's going on for Fairbanks as well for when we're all flying out because we're going to be leaving from Fairbanks to go back to our respective homes. So um, that's going to be kind of a long show them, says Kimberly Gabaldon, because now she's making me do things that are causing me to remember how to do things. Damn it. Okay, what's this? Do you pop up a little thing that shows me what you are? No? No? What are you? Ah, choose what to share. Where are my. Okay. All right, so I'm sharing my screen. Can you see them? Let me try to. Gnome rubber duckies are a thing. Can you see them? Seattle is a major hub, should be cheaper. Yeah, I don't know. Miami's pretty big too. So look at them. Wait, let's try it like this. Will it work like that? Oh, that's dumb. But look at them. There are many gnome themed rubber ducks. I'm going to stop sharing this page because this is just stupid at this point. It looks bad. And I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, gnome themed rubber ducks, y'all. It's a thing. You're playing around with screen share right now, so you know how I did that. Yeah. Why didn't you think of that? I don't know, Nomi. But yeah, last year I how many rubber ducks did I hide around the ship? Somewhere between 50 and 100. Somewhere between 50 and 100. I hid them all over the ship. I walked around. I finished at like 6 a.m. one night. I had some help to reach the tall places. Um, but yeah, I hid ducks all over the ship with little tags and everything. So yeah. Oh, reduce the chat overlay. Derp. That would make sense. Dawn gloves. Smart lady. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing all the live long day. When it comes to freaking screen share. Close to 100. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Kim D. Yeah, I put a lot of ducks out there on that ship. Um but I'm happy to do it again. It was close. It wasn't Marvin or Melvin. It was Marlin. Marlin. Yep. And his cousin Balake. I think I still have a photo of them on my phone. Oh, you're gonna put me on your back and goes on a mission to hide ducks in high places. Nice. Queen Thetan! There she is. Hi. Good to see you, sweetheart. We're talking about next year's sailing, or this year's sailing, the next sailing, both of them, because there's going to be two. Who the hell does know what they're doing? You know what, Dawn Gloves? That's a damn good point. You ain't kidding. That is a damn good point. I don't know. Some people apparently know what they're doing. Sure as shit ain't me. But yeah, I am, what just happened? What the personnel says about the ducks, they have to keep places clean. The personnel actually really enjoy it. Um, one of my favorite parts, the person that I was with who was helping me hide ducks in tall places was asking me, "Why do you do this? Why do you spend money just to give things away? Why? Why?" And I said, "Because it makes people happy. People find joy. They find a duck and they're like, oh, I got a toy." So we were in the buffet area, leaving a few ducks in there, and one of the staff comes by with a massive tray of bread on her shoulder. And she said, "Oh, are you hiding ducks?" I said, "Yes, we are." "Do you have a favorite color? Which one would you like? Do you want one?" And she was like, "Really? Really? I can." "Yes, please. I would love for you to have one." And she chose her little duck, and she went and she thanked us, and she went bouncing on down the hallway with her massive tray of bread on her shoulder, bin of bread on her shoulder. And she's like, "Squeak, squeak, 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 squeak," with her little duck. She was so happy. And I looked at the person that I was with and I said, that's why I do it. So, yep. I love being able to put ducks around, but yeah, that's what the personnel says about it. They see it. They see what's going on. They know what happens on cruise ships. They they know better than all of us what happens on cruise ships. But when I gave her permission to have a duck, she was so happy. And I think a lot of times the crew feel invisible unless they're being yelled at. And so my entire goal when I'm on a ship is to she was really ducking happy, Sergeant Fanny. My entire goal when I'm on the ship is to make sure that not only my guests are happy, but that the crew that I encounter know that I appreciate them because they work so hard and they get so much shit. So much shit. So, yeah, that's kind of how I roll when I'm on a ship. Like being on board a ship is one of my favorite things. Aw, I see a photo that Dawn Gloves just sent me when she was sitting in my cabin with a Thetan behind her and my Waylon Jennings hat and a duck on her head. That's adorable. Thank you so much for sending me that. I love that photo, and I'm saving that to one of my albums right now. But yeah, it's I love the crew on a ship. The crew can be your best friends. Just don't treat them like the help. Oddly, it's not Choo Choo blowing up my phone, which is weird because this is normally the time of night when she's doing it just to be a dick. But no, if it was her blowing up my phone, she'd be going pa-ting, 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 because she'd be doing it on Facebook Messenger because she knows it's louder. I can share it with the chat. Thank you, Dawn Gloves. I will. This is when Dawn Gloves was hanging out in my cabin with me. And there she is. And there's the Thetan on one side and the Whalen hat on the other, and a duck on her head with its tag. I actually didn't stage that to put those things on either side of her, but that's her. That's our girl. Right now, though, it is definitely time for night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Wow, that was a little bit off. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. And isn't that a great photo, Kimberly? Thank you so much, Dawn Gloves. I'm so happy that I could share that because that is really a fantastic shot. And we have a photo, or no, a song from, oh my goodness. Now all the photos are coming in. There's Daniel McClellan. Hey, baby. Good to see you, darling. Let's see what Shut Up Matt has to say, shall we?
Thank you for coming home. Sorry that the chairs are all warm. Left them here, I could have sworn. These are my silent days, slowly being eaten away. Just another play ball today. But I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you. Nothing left to make me feel small. Luck has left me standing too tall. Man, always believe in your head. You got the power to know you're indestructible.
Always believe it.
Your mess. I'm glad you're bound to return. There's something I could learn. You're indestructible.
Always believe it.
You're mad.
So, Spandau Ballet. Perfect. Thank you so much. Shut up, Matt. That was hilarious. Oh, Mariana. I will forevermore have a mental image of Nomi when you and him sang Night Meds. Yay! He looked so sweet and happy. He is very sweet, and he did seem very happy in the moment. He looked like he was having a good time. I certainly was. The delay kind of messed things up a little bit, so it made it a bit of a challenge, but that was pretty rad, and I love it. I love it. Now let's see. Kim D sent me a photo, and one assumes if you're going to send me a photo in the middle of my stream, that okay. Wow. Look at you. Look at what you did to your hair. Wow. Okay. So Jean Judson from Latter Daily Digest, and there's Kim D right there on the screen with him. I love it. Look at you making yourself look all fancy. Little blurry, but I ain't mad at you. I'm so proud of you, Kim. Yes, it was a nursey duck that our Pamela, or that our Dawn Gloves was wearing on her head, and she is, of course, a nurse. Oh, with Easter egg for Seashell Bee, I can share. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, this is the duck. This is the duck that was on that on Dawn Glove's head. This one right here, that little nursey duck. We had a great time hanging out in the cabin that evening. It was so chill. I had a similar evening or afternoon hanging out with Miss Lydia von Stretchclaw. That second delay made the three-part harmony near impossible. Suggest coming on cruise and going to karaoke night. Nomi, it's on. I am here for it. 100%. I am here for it. Let's do that shit. Absolutely. However, y'all, I am hella exhausted. I am cutting it short tonight. I love y'all, but I didn't get enough sleep. And I'm really tired. And I have a lot of work to do tomorrow and in the next few upcoming days. I got quotes to get and everything else. Oh, you're playing around with simple makeup. Girl, if you ever want any help with that, God knows I have shitloads of it. The kiddo thinks you're the bee's knees. Wow. That's a pretty amazing compliment. Honestly, Dawn Gloves. Cuz the standards are high. That's a pretty high bar there. And I appreciate that so much. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. That I honestly that's hitting me right now. Cuz dang, I think she's pretty rad too. And I admire the boldness of her style and her unapologetic determination to be who she is and show that. Hey, Matrix, I'm just getting ready to sign off, sweetheart. It's a short one tonight. I got a long weekend ahead of me and a long few days ahead of me. So, right now, oh, yeah, head my way. We'll play dress up. We'll totally rock the glow up. We'll 100%. Seashell B is loving the nurse ducky. Yep. Yeah, no, Kim D, girl, skincare. I got you. So anyway, it's one more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A bunch more sips ought to get it. I have pie for the post show. One more for the road. Hello, Shaquille Shake. Y'all, I hope that you have a delightful Saturday. Whether it's just beginning or it's just ending, I hope that you have a lovely whenever it is, wherever you are. I want you to sleep sweet, stay safe, rest well, and watch out for deer. I will be back here tomorrow. Same bug time, same bug channel. In the meantime, peace to